analyse it. More to the point, the noun is analysis, so you have to fuck your sister in the ass to figure shit out. Just imagine, guys, what you could figure out by fucking your sister's up the arse, or if you don't have a sister, some relative you'd like to bugger. Or if you're female, imagine what you could work out if your brothers or appropriate relative buggered you. That's analysis. Who knew words could be so sexy? And as we know with sister, you must resist. A word sorcery. The human spirit kind of likes incest. But getting back to the story of Adam and Eve, Adam might have been having a great time, but Eve was confused, torn between enjoyment and getting sent crazy with desire, and with pain and the growing hatred for Adam for inflicting it on her. Eve became the world's first prostitute. There were other cavemen around. Eve started doing favours for gifts and prestige and influence. The world's first broken home or family ensued, and the kids got fucked up. I don't think anal sex will destroy a family. It'll definitely do something. Now, isn't that funny and different to what everyone thinks? That's enough of the Bible. The Bible is so fucking overrated and shit. Even the better bits like Ecclesiastes are whining nihilism from a guy with supposedly 700 wives. Now we'll get into dreams and music about me and the people who sing it. The history of people writing songs about my life began in the 1920s and 30s, mainly from Blind Willie McTell, the Georgia bluesman. He did 4 songs about me, I think. It's a good little thing. You've got to warm it up to me. Can't you see how this world made a change? And raise a ball. Listen to this music. Next, I think there's nothing until the 60s, when they all started doing songs about me with LSD heads on. Bob Dylan did It's All Over Now, Baby Blue, and the Mighty Quinn about me. The Beatles did Nowhere Man, Sexy Sadie, Mr. Kite, and Let It Be, plus Revolution. Notice how they say, and if you talk about destruction, don't you know you can count me out in? And if you want money for people with minds that hate, all I can tell you, brothers, you have to wait. Well, I hate what things are becoming. Someone asked Paul McCartney about what these songs mean. The Rolling Stones, oddly, I thought, did only 2 songs about me. Sympathy for the Devil, which everyone knows. But the better song is Sway. Listen to that. It has the line, love is the way they say is real, strut it out. Our silly old-fashioned idea of love has got to go. We also have to live for desire as well. We'll never be sexually and spiritually satisfied. Then comes to me the great Jimi Hendrix. Hendrix and I have a special connection, which will become apparent in the future. Anyway, nearly all his songs were about me to some extent, and my supposed girlfriends. Red House is about me, Avril Lavigne and her sister Michelle. It goes, I haven't seen my pretty baby since 99 1/2 days. I was pretty baby. And in July 1999, God started to ugly me up in every way. Then wait a minute, something's wrong. The key won't unlock the door. The key being 21 years since this started and it's still not long enough. I have a bad feeling my baby don't live here no more. The red house is supposed to be the house of spirit, red being the colour of spirit. Avril Lavigne is supposed to be a virgin to men, being a practicing lesbian. I don't consider lesbian acts that threatening, particularly unfaithful. Well, look at it this way. Up until now, has anyone ever seen Avril Pasha Guy in the photo reveal? She's been seen giving closed mouth kisses to some boyfriends maybe, but I've never seen her Pasha Guy. Though in her video Rock and Roll, she pashes Winnie Cooper. I think that's more her style at the moment. Then the last verse, may as well go over yonder, way across the hill. Yes, I too, like Jesus, got crucified. I got crucified with a stroke that none of my musician friends tried to warn me of. Drinking alcohol did it. Alcohol is the most shit drug. It's literally poison, ethanol, and so much sugar that I'm diabetic now too. But then the song ends with, and if my baby don't love me no more, as in Avril, I know her sister will, Michelle Lavigne. She's not a virgin, but she hasn't had a famous life like her sister. Most Hendrix songs are about both me and Avril. Wind Cries Mary, for instance. I'm supposed to be the wind, and Avril is the Virgin Mary, as it were. Then it goes, somewhere a queen is weeping, somewhere a king has no wife. That's us. And will the wind ever remember the names it has blown in the past, with his crutch, his old age, and his wisdom? He whispers, no, this will be the last, and the wind cried Mary. Then there's Purple Haze, whatever it did, whatever it is, that girl put a spell on me. Then there's Little Wing, about Avril. She's supposed to be the Indian girl, Little Wing, and all the things she gives me. I'm not going to explain every song, but listen to them. Another more realistic song about Avril is Dolly Dagger. Her love so heavy gonna make you stagger. Well, now I can barely walk at all. I can't explain the whole song here, but it's deep. Jimmy was no fool. Pity he got murdered by his arsehole manager. Then there's Led Zeppelin. Their songs are the grunge. There's a joke on me in the song where he goes, I can't find the bridge. Where's that confounded bridge? This goes with Avril's song, I'm With You, where she goes, I'm standing on the bridge. I'm waiting in the dark. I thought you'd be here by now. I didn't realise till much later that this bridge is the bridge of the Superman from Nietzsche. I'm supposed to take us into the day and create the Superman, which isn't Nazi at all. Hitler twisted Nietzsche's words. All it means is to integrate a person's shadow or dark side into their personality. Everyone has one, and if you don't manage it, things can go very badly. This has mainly to do with sexual desire. People get drunk and their dark side comes out straight out. They either get violent, which is most guys that haven't control over their shadow, or they suddenly want to satisfy their long repressed sexuality by slutting out, which is what girls do, so it can go either way. We've lost control with our own spirits. We've lost contact with our own spirits. We're alien to ourselves. And if you integrate your shadow, you'll never get violent when you're drinking or be so repressed sexually that it all comes out badly during a binge. In fact, alcohol is the drug of shadow. It's hard to escape. God told me in a dream that I was to be the bridge between night and day, convincing John of the change to the day. Getting back to Zeppelin, another song they did was The Ocean. I'm not going to explain that one. Try and work it out for yourself. And No Quarter, because I really can't be bothered giving the Christians any quarter. I think that's about it for that. Leonard Cohen wrote probably the nicest song about me anyone ever wrote, called If It Be Your Will, where at the end of the song it goes, in our rags of light, all dressed to kill, and end this night, if it be your will. It's my intention to make us clear and bind us tight, all your children here. He also wrote The Future. That might scare the shit out of you, listen to that one. Then there's metal. Black Sabbath wrote Iron Man about me. That's pretty heavy if you listen to the words. Then there's Slayer. Slayer have the most graphic, blatant lyrics of any band. Listen to Criminally Insane, Skeletons of Society, War Ensemble, World Painted Blood, the most graphic song ever written, I think. Get into some of these lyrics. Another is Human's Drain, which is about God crucifying me with a stroke. And there's their last album with Take Control, Chasing Death, about religious preachers, Implode, about Revelation, Pride and Prejudice, about how rich people won't be above the shifts. I'll go through it too. Ask Tom Araya or Kerry King what these songs mean. Then there's Megadeth. Dave Mustaine is a hero of my younger self. He wrote Psychotron about how hopefully they're going to fix my paralysis with a computer in the brain or skull. He says maybe not a mutant, maybe a man, part bionic and organic, not a cyborg. Call him Psychotron. Plus the song Poisonous Shadows and the Emperor, which is funny. Plus Dave offered his daughter Electra to me in a dream. I didn't even know he had a daughter at the time. I thought it was Avril. They look similar. I think she's supposed to be my third wife. Poisonous Shadows is about me thinking that it was Avril in the dream, but the Emperor is about when I realised it was Electra. It's a funny song. She was naked, by the way, in the stream. Also the song The Thread is Real is about the revelation. Even Metallica did one song about me, Battery, because our lives run on batteries, and if you don't die until your battery runs out. My favourite non-American metal band is Creator. They did Satan is Real, listen to that one. Chuck Schuldiner did The Philosopher, which you won't get until you've read my novels. I've written 3 novels over the years, one very bad one and 2 good ones. But the bad one is about living in the night and what can happen. The American government has my 3 philosophical novels. A lot of musicians seem to have read them. Plus I have a screenplay for a movie that I want to make. Plus I have 10 songs I want to bring out with Avril singing them. If they can fix my brain, hopefully I'll be able to play the guitar again. Although there's something about this I can't tell you yet, but it's cool. Judas Priest wrote Painkiller about me. I think that's about it for metal. Then there's rap. Eminem wrote a few songs about me. Mentally in Amityville was what I used to go through. Then there's White America. I'm Eric after Eric Hartman, the fighter race, who I dreamt about. Eric pissed in my mouth in a dream and said, now we're brothers, and hugged me. And Erica is supposed to be Avril after Eric's wife, who was supposedly faithful to him while he was in the Russian Gulag. Then there's D12 with Eminem. American Psycho is about me. They tell me I'm crazy, but am I? Where he says, fuck lambs, I'm silent to them all. It's about me doing a bank robbery by myself, on foot, in the middle of town on a Friday afternoon. The cops didn't even lock me up. They basically just kicked me out of the police station. I didn't go to jail at all. They need me and I can't go to jail. Then he says, I'm involved in murders forensic science couldn't solve. That's about 9/11. Back in the year 2000, God was telling me the end of the world was coming, and I had a poster of New York on my wall. A girl gave me an American penny, and I thought the end of the world means the end of world trade. So I stuck the penny on one of the twin towers, and these towers got penetrated on 9/11.